Hey guys, as I promised, here's the flip through of my sketchbook I recently finished. This is not one of those pretty aesthetic sketchbooks you can see all over the YouTube. I don't know how to do that. This is just a part of my art journey. So this sketchbook is Strathmore Vision Mixed Media with customizable cover, and I painted this cover page last. So this is technically the last piece in the sketchbook. If you want to see full process of this painting, I will leave link in the description. I started this sketchbook in February 2020 and finished in December 2021. I remember this first painting I really liked, and I was so afraid to do something more, to color it or even shade it. So there are some hand studies. These are my swatches for Paul Rubens watercolors. I like this one too, it's study from Arcal. So if I did some studies, I usually write it next to the painting, so I can look up the artist later. And this is June, so these few pages, and it's like 5 months apart. So I was not very good in filling up my sketchbook. I started to draw more just this year, and I'm drawing in 3 or 4 sketchbooks at the same time, so it's going slowly. This is the avatar I used for my social media. I made this in watercolor and then I printed it on sticker paper and just sticked it right here. This is marker study. This is a swatch of all the Spectrum Noir markers I do have, but they have chisel tip and bullet nib. I so don't like using them. I really do prefer brush. This is very terrible recreation of one of the scenes in Gravity Cloud9 MV, and I love this. This is cute. And a few more. Around this time I started to practice more faces. And again I printed this on sticker paper and sticked it right here. This is around October. I did some fun pumpkin designs. And another watercolor piece in the same style as previous ones. Yeah, these are some Marvel pumpkins I tried to design, but as you can see I gave up. Some foxes. I really like this one. These are swatches of, yeah, I think it's Umton gouache, and you can see it does not look good on this paper. This is gouache study, and I absolutely didn't like this piece when I painted it, and I still don't like it. This is planning for my house moving castle painting, last year's October or Inktober piece, and I still like it, it's cute. I like doing the combinations of red and black. Here I try to do something similar. And this is gouache, and I absolutely love this piece. I like how I did the transparency on the sleeve. More swatches, but I have no idea what these are. Random watercolor painting, and you can see I couldn't be bothered to draw heads, so I just stick some flowers in. And this is the same, so no head. Back to some face studies. This is from around time when the Cruella movie came out. So I did small gouache painting, and this is already June 21. So this took me almost 1.5 years, and the rest is last 6 months. Here I started some figure studies. I believe I did use the Graphite Studio reference specs for this. Planning for another piece. I was watching Egos Draws and Esben Lash Lightbox live stream when they did 3 words drawing challenge, and the words were shark, cybernetic and necromancy, so I started planning right here, and this is the final piece which I then transferred to marker paper, and I did marker illustrations that is also here on YouTube, so I will link it down below. Some more figure drawings. This is when Inktober started, so I did a few pieces. I absolutely butchered this, so this paper just can't take the ink, and it made strange structures and design, but that kind of works with this piece. Here is another Inktober, my first time drawing mermaid, and I absolutely loved it, so I guess I'll be joining mermaid this year. Another Inktober. This one is terrible. I absolutely butchered shading of the body, so I just painted it all in black. At this stage I was giving up on Inktober. For this one I did kind of a woman trapped in the moon. It does not look like it, but I still kind of like how it turned out. I think this is the last Inktober piece where I didn't even try. So after this one I just gave up on Inktober this year, and I started to draw more figures, and then I joined challenge by Cosmic Spectrum. You needed to do 100 figure studies. So I did that in the sketchbook, and there is also a full video on this whole challenge, so I will link it down in the description. And I won't talk much about it here, I will just do a quick flip through. Around somewhere here I started to actually see some progress, but not much. But I was a bit more happy with what I did. I like these ones. And this. I was especially happy with these two, especially this one. This is a page of me trying to draw a fox, and I just couldn't look at this. I just couldn't figure out how the fox works, so I did few sketches and then I gave up, but I like this one. The rest is just horrendous, and it's so funny to look at this. I tried again the next day and still not good. This is for when the Loish announced her Draw This in Your Style challenge, and I did this quick study, but I never followed through, so I think I should do that. There are some more Loish studies and some random animals. I was so fed up with drawing human figure that I tried to draw some animals, but I quickly realized I'm so bad at this. This is when I came back after 1 or 2 weeks of not drawing at all, and this is what came out, and it's so bad, it's funny. I like these two. And this is planning for a small gouache piece. I basically combined these two, so I did these balls with the flowers around. This is from when I was watching Arcane and I did some studies. Some more faces, and here I did color planning in markers, and then I did the piece in acrylic gouache. And these are thumbnails for the cover page. So at first I wanted to do just simple forest with river and some moon in the background. But I'm really glad in the end I did the painting with skeleton monster. I like this one the most. As I knew I wanted to do skeleton monster, I did some very loose skeleton studies. And this is the last page of the sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed the tour and see you in the next video.